won 7 in a row, and record-wise, 15-4 looks fantastic. What, as a group, do you look to, as you want to take the next step as a team?
I'm just referring to tonight, just playing better in the second half. When you have a team, down 20 at half, I know it's the modern NBA and no lead safe really, but just taking that next step to push that lead from 20 to 30 and continue to compete at a high level.
46 points was the most you scored in any quarter this season. You did it in the first quarter, then only 8 turnovers for the game. How has this team been able to mesh together so well offensively?
Lucas scored 20 in the first quarter. Made a lot of shots, made a lot of plays, and then everybody did a good job taking care of the ball besides myself. 5 turnovers is way too many. I think 3 or 4 of them was just bad, like just me being bad. So if I take care of the ball, we probably have 4 turnovers. They might have scored 145, but first quarter was good. Obviously, Lucas is one of the best first quarter players. He's one of the best players in the league, but obviously first quarter he comes down to the statement. So he gets our offense rolling early.
What's made this backcourt, Lucas play so seamless? I just see it.
He draws a lot of attention, and then I'm able to play advantage basketball basically on the backside of that. The gravity that he has on the court, it's impossible to guard him, any certain way because his ability to pass the ball, his unselfishness, and his shot-making ability. And then once you blitz him, then you have advantage basketball, and we like our chances. I thought we got a lot of really good looks that we didn't make tonight, and we still scored 130. So I think this offense can go to another level.
I asked JJ about this, and he mentioned that even though the results have been there for you guys, the process, he's still harping on the process, win, better process. Is that easier or more challenging to focus on when the process may not be what you want, but you guys are still getting victories, 15-4, 7 straight wins?
I think it's encouraging because, you have to, through an 82-game season, you have to figure out ways to win games. You're not always going to win them in the prettiest way. Some games you're going to have to muck it up and win ugly games. And I feel like we've, won in a variety of ways, which speaks, character to everybody, in this locker room and on the staff. But with that process, there's still more to get better at. So even though we're winning games, we still have another couple levels that we can get to if we continue to follow that process.
I mentioned to JJ just the kind of the level of efficiency that you're getting to the over 30 nights and how this is the wrong word. I used easy, and he said, well, it's never easy. He's used the word, of course, but making it look with the attempt so low, right, to get to that level. He said his compliment was that you've made that seem normal. You can kind of get in that range with the amount of attempts. Can you speak to that and kind of the challenge every night? But you're nonetheless, right, you're getting to these marks that if we would have told you at the beginning of your career, right?
We would have taken it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, with especially Luka, but even Brian, and then the guys that we have on this team, like we play advantage basketball because of the gravity that them two definitely. You have to double Luka. If not, he's going to kill you and drop. With him, if you have guys that understand the right way to play basketball, you're going to get open looks. So it's not like I'm going out in the first of the game and thinking I have to get my attempts up. I know throughout the the flow of the game I'm going to get open looks and just continue to play the game the right way. But it's definitely not easy. I have to try as hard as I can.